81. There's got to be a faster way of doing it than this, but 243 minus 3. So that's 30 as well. So I mean, 2 to the 5 minus 2 is 30. So, yeah, 4 to the 5th minus 4 should contain it, right? Yeah, because you can do difference of 2 squares for the, yeah, you can do difference of 2 squares for W. Yeah. So it contains 2 to the 5 minus 2. I don't know, is there a trick with the 3 to the 5 minus 3? I mean, I think, yeah, I calced it. It was, maybe you're just supposed to know it's 283. Is it? I mean, 243? Is that what it is? 3, 9, 27, 81. 243. Yeah, I guess it's calculable.
Minus 3.
Wow, did he actually get it?
Yes, Karthik.
30.
30 is the correct answer.
Yeah, so these guys are quick.
Sir.
Yeah. So apparently in America, they got this thing called like the Raytheon Math Counts National Championship. Essentially, it's just like it's like math quizzes type questions for it's for high school students, and the questions themselves aren't actually like tough questions, but they're like questions where like it'd take you a couple minutes to solve. But these kids are like super quick. They solve them in like 5 to 10 seconds at the most. And usually there's like a little tricks. I mean, I was watching a couple before, and I'm watching 2019 now, and I was like looking at them, and I was thinking about some of them and solving some of them, and just like looking at these kids. So I thought I might as well just like record. I don't know. Let me see if I could like deal with these kids who go really quick. So let's see if we can have like a little bit of a battle. I'm pretty sure I'll lose. These guys are like super good. But I'll just show you. I'll show you what kind of questions. So I mean, I'm like a bit through 2019, and so I thought I might as well just record it since I was doing them anyway. Might make some content. But yeah.
Zuyesh.
42.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 39 centimeters.
Yeah. So this was like a question. That was this question essentially. Like,
Centimeters
look
tall
at
is
this.
the middle plant.
Root plant. So no one's 13, so there's 12 to the right. Yeah, I mean, so you can solve this. This isn't hard. You just let the middle one be x. The one to the left is x minus 3. The one all the way to the right it's 12 times 3, which is 36 plus x. I mean, yeah, you could solve this, yeah. And so I think that's the trick. So if the middle one and the one to its left is x plus the one to the left is equal to x plus 36, then the one to the left is 36. So the one in the middle should be 39, which I think is what he said, yeah.
10 seconds.
But they usually solve them super quick.
Zuyesh.
42.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 39 centimeters.
Yeah. But yeah, so stuff like that.
I don't think there's a person in this room who understood what was going on with that question. I think all of us. I began to have a panic attack as I read that question to you.
But I mean, so the questions aren't like
score
hard
remains
questions.
unchanged. Zuyesh with 1,
But
Eric
these
with
guys
0.
are
Here's
like-
question number 3.
They're
In the
super
figure
quick with
shown,
getting
the
them.
interior lines intersect the sides of the large rectangle at 45-degree angle.
So I have to pause because they'll usually answer it before I get it. Okay, so that's just twice as large, right? Yeah. So it should be 48. They'll get, like, if I unpause, I'm pretty sure they'll get this within pretty much as soon as I unpause, I'm pretty sure one of the two will get it. These guys are super quick.
And divide each side into segments of equal.
I mean, but this one's very straightforward.
Yes,
They
yes.
ask some pretty
48.
tough ones.
48 square inches is the correct answer.
And the
That gives Suyash 2. Eric's still looking to get on the board. Here is question number 4.
Yeah,
What
we'll
is the
see.
base 10 value of the base 5 numeral 31313?
The base 10 value of the base 5. 1313. Okay, so that's 5 to the 0, 3, 5, 25 times 3, 75. 125. 625 times 3 is 1875. I mean, okay, they would have gotten it by now. Like, I'm super slow at this kind of addition. That's 2000. 2075. 2083? Yeah, 2083. We'll see.
Yes,
Yeah.
Eric.
783.
So I would have.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
83. It's got to be at least 1,875. But yeah, so if one guy buzzes and he gets it wrong, it usually gives the other guy like plenty of
Yes,
time.
yeah.
833.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is 2083.
Yeah.
That is the end of our match, and Suyash, you will be advancing to the next round. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eric.
So it's like a bracket competition. So they play head to head, and I think it's the first to 5, but they only
Please
ask 5
welcome
questions.
to the table, Ethan Zhao and Ram Gol.
So whoever's ahead after 5 questions. Sorry, it's the first to 3, best out of 5. And whoever's ahead after 5 questions gets it
Good
if no
morning,
one gets the
fellas.
3.
Ethan, let's start with you. Tell us where you go to school and what grade you're in.
I go to Basis Independent McLean in Virginia, and I'm in 8th grade.
Now, I understand that you were a national competitor last year,
Yeah.
and you were 13th.
I might skip these.
Which means you
Some of these
just
conversations are actually
missed the
super funny.
countdown round. So,
I don't
what
know.
was your secret for getting into the top buzzer?
I don't know.
We didn't pronounce either correct.
What's your correct name? Is it Rom?
Wrong, yeah.
Some of it's kind of interesting to listen to. But
Play when your favorite video game is.
I don't know.
Because I'm
I'd
so
rather
the
just
best
do the
at testing your
questions.
buzzer first. Test the buzzer. In any event, your buzzer works. 4-digit numbers, that is your first question. There are 24 distinct 4-digit numbers that can be formed with the digits 4.
Okay, so this is. I wonder if there's a fast way to do this. Maybe you divide by 2 first. So you get like 8. 76 is 38. 38. Sorry, 4, 38, 2. And then 6 is 3. Sorry, 2, 3. 78 is 39. So it's something like 1, 2, 7, 6, 7, 2, 1. Okay, so this didn't really have a thing. I don't know. It's pretty
8,
straightforward.
7, and 6. What is the average of the
They should get
least
this
and
pretty
the
quick.
greatest? Yes, Ethan.
That's 6,000.
I'm sorry, your time has expired. What is the average of the least and the greatest of these numbers?
These guys are like super fast at calculating too. So it's like, this shouldn't be hard for them, I think. I don't know. I might do one question where I don't pause it so you can see like how fast they do the question. Sometimes they answer the question before I can even read it. They're pretty like...
Yes, Ron.
6721.
6721 is the correct answer.
Yeah. So I was doing like 2018 before, and they were like super
Second
fast.
Ron won. Ethan's still looking to get on the board, and here is question number 2.
This one...
Suppose n and 4n each represent a 3-digit positive integer.
Okay, the next question I won't leave it paused, but otherwise I won't get to look at it and see. What's the greatest? Okay, so you want it to be 250, but 250 sums to 7, so you go 2, 4 is 6, so 2, 4, 6, right?
And that the sum of
Yeah.
the digits of n is 12. What is the greatest possible value
Oh, 4n, so 2, 4, 6 times 4 is 1,000 minus 16, which is 984.
4N.
984.
Yes, wrong.
Yeah.
3720.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Sometimes you can figure out when they say the answer what they
Yes,
did wrong
Ethan.
too.
984.
984 is correct.
But I don't know how I got 3720 from that.
We are all tied up at 1 as we go to question 3.
Yeah, and he would have done it faster
At a
than I did.
clearance sale, Lon bought a $10 hat at a 10% discount, a $20 shirt at a 20% discount, and a $40
right, I won't
pair of
pause
pants
this.
at a 40% discount. If Pauline bought the same hat, shirt, and pants all at a uniform discount,
So it's the
and ended up
squares.
paying the same amount of money as Lon,
So it's 1 plus 4
Yes, Ethan?
plus
30.
16.
30%
Yeah,
is
okay.
correct.
They're insanely fast. Let me see that question. Yeah, so it's the squares. It's 1 plus 4 plus 16, which is 21. And the total is 70. So 70 minus 21 is 49. Right? Did I do that right? Yeah, 49. I guess you just want to do 21 over 70, which is the divisible by 7, which is 3 over 10. Yeah, 30%. Yeah, so these guys are like super
Ended up
quick.
paying the same amount of money as
Yeah.
Lon. Yes, Ethan?
30.
30% is correct. Ethan has 2, Rom has 1, and here is question 4. A plane contains 2 diagonals of a solid regular octahedron with edge.
Huh? A plane. Shouldn't it be a 3D figure? If a plane can only contain 2 diagonals? I don't understand this question. This is a portion of the plane that lies in the it is a 3D figure, sorry, not octagon, octahedron. Which ones? So each side has 8 faces? 8 edges? Well, there are 8 in total. Where's the portion of those? I don't know. I don't know how to do this.
Edge
I
length
mean,
5 centimeters. What is the area in square centimeters of the portion of that plane that lies in the octahedron's interior?
it's just Pythagoras a bunch of times. So if it contains 2 diagonals, right? Okay, this is bad of me, but let me look at what an octahedron is again. Okay, it contains 2 of the diagonals. It only has 2 diagonals. I'm not sure. Is it not 25? So the equilateral triangles.
Yes, Ron.
25.
25 is
Okay,
correct.
so was that plane? It's just that one.
This is very exciting. We are all tied up at 2 apiece as we head
But I
into
don't know.
question
Yeah, I wouldn't have
5.
gotten that. I didn't even understand that question.
Astro was born weighing 2 pounds. At 6 months old, Astro weighed 8 pounds. At every subsequent 6-month anniversary, Astro's weight increased.
Half as many. So that's just. Right, at 10 years old? So that's just that 1 over 2 to the n. It's every 6-month period. So it's from 1 to 20. Is there a... I mean, this approaches 2. When this is infinity. Oh yeah, maybe 20 is large enough. Yeah. Yeah, you answer to the nearest whole number. Okay, I'm pretty sure, yeah. 1 over 2 to the 20 is like... I mean, 1 over 2 to the 10 is already 1024. So 20 is definitely limiting. So... And the first one was an increase of 6 pounds. Right, from 2 pounds to 6 pounds. So it's 12 plus 2, I think, which is equal to 14. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not really 14. It's something slightly less than 14. Some very small number less than 14.
By half as many pounds as it did in the preceding 6-month period. How many pounds?
Yeah, so this one you need a trick. You need to understand that 1 over 2 to the n approaches 2 when k is infinity. But I guess you understand 20 is large enough. So the error term, it would be incredibly small. It'd be a lot closer to 14 than it is to 13.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. How many pounds will Astro weigh when he turns 10 years old? Express your answer to the nearest whole number.
It's 10. I don't know how he got 10. Probably miscapped or something. But usually to give the other guy like enough time.
4.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is 14 pounds.
4.
And I believe we are going to a sudden victory round as we are tied at 2. All right, you guys, you got this. Here we go. Here is your first sudden victory question. What is the value of the absolute value of the quantity yes?
Oh, they're quick. Okay, so pi is like 3.1. So you just flip the inside. So it should be like pi minus pi, minus 5 on 7 minus, so minus 10 on 7. I think, yeah.
Wrong.
Negative
They
5/7.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. What is the value of the absolute unit of the quantity 5/7 minus pi minus 5/7? Express your answer as a
He
common
forgot to
fraction.
add the other minus 7 and 7? Maybe?
Yes, Ethan.
Negative 10 over 7.
Negative 10 over 7 is correct. That was incredibly intense. I'm sweating.
I'm gonna skip.
Yes. Because my friend Garrett Wang was on Star Trek Voyager, so that's how I got it right. Very
Yeah, I
good.
think
I'm
this
proud
guy,
of
Will
myself.
Wheaton,
Please,
his
if you
name
would tell us where
rings
you
a
first-
bell.
But you can find
I
everything.
think he's like, yeah.
Order out.
Some of these interviews are just funny to
I'll
listen
take it.
to.
I'll take
I don't
whatever
know.
I can
but
get. Let's give your buzzer a try.
they don't want to be interviewed right now. They'd
Carthage,
rather just
did I
answer the
pronounce your name
questions.
correctly? Yes. And what grade middle school? The presentation on some. The best menu option at Taco Bell is
But these
actually
kids are
going to
really
be an
bright.
burger instead.
As well.
You get at the Taco Bell.
Lettuce.
Here is question
Yeah, sorry.
number 1.
Yeah, but these kids are like insanely quick.
Between 1968 and 1982, the world record for the men.
So 0.03 seconds in 14 years. So to get to 0.58 is 0.42 seconds. So 0.03 into 0.42 is 14. Yeah, 14. Yeah, 14. So how many years? 68 to 14. So it's just 14 squared, which is 100 plus 16 plus 2 times 80, so 196 on top of 1982. 196, so it's 200 minus 4, so it's 2182, 2178, I think. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, So these questions, I mean, you could do it if you had a minute
And
to sit
100
down.
meter dash decreased.
I don't know.
10
Some other ones I watched, they were actually kind of hard, and you could do it if you had like 10 minutes to solve, like some weird algebraic construction. But if you just saw the trick to it, you could solve it in 5 seconds, which all these kids managed to do, which was really cool.
0.00 seconds. If the record would have continued to decrease linearly with time, in what
Yeah,
year
this
would
is
the
super
record
easy
have
for
reached
these
Usain
kids.
Bolt's
Yeah.
actual 2009 time of 9.58 seconds?
And they're doing it, these kids are like 15 and
Yes,
16.
2178.
2178 is correct.
Yeah. Super quick.
That gives Sam 1 and Karthik with 0, and here is question number 2. Bobo
I'll
has
try this
3
one without
balloons,
pausing.
one of which contains a prize. Bobo randomly selects one of the balloons to give away. Yes, Sam.
Oh, wait. It's too quick. I didn't get to read it.
Contains a prize.
Oh, isn't this just... This is Monty Hall. So it should be... What is probably the chosen balloon? It should be 2/3. Because if you throw away a balloon that doesn't contain the prize, yeah. And you always switch. Yeah, he's essentially always switching. Yeah.
Bobo randomly
2/3.
selects one of the balloons to give away. Yes, Sam.
1/3.
1/3 is the correct answer.
1/3. Okay. The balloon that accidentally floated away didn't necessarily not contain the prize. Okay. Okay,
To give
so it's
away.
just 1/3.
Yes, Sam.
Yeah.
1/3.
1/3 is the correct answer.
That was a bit of a
Karthik's still
weird
looking to get on
question.
the board. Here is question number 3. If u equals 2 to the 5th minus 2, v equals 3 to the 5th.
So great. So let's just... 2 to the 5 is 32. That's 30. So 4 to the 5th minus 4 doesn't actually matter, right? Because that contains 2 to the 5 minus 2. Yeah. And 3 to the 5 minus 3. What's 3 to the 5? 27. 81. There's got to be a faster way of doing it than this, but 243 minus 3. So that's 30 as well. So I mean, 2 to the 5 minus 2 is 30. So, yeah, 4 to the 5th minus 4 should contain it, right? Yeah, because you can do difference of 2 squares for the, yeah, you can do difference of 2 squares for W. Yeah. So it contains 2 to the 5 minus 2. I don't know, is there a trick with the 3 to the 5 minus 3? I mean, I think, yeah, I calced it. It was, maybe you're just supposed to know it's 283. Is it? I mean, 243? Is that what it is? 32781. 3... Oh wait, that's only to the 4. 392781. 243. Yeah, I guess it's calculable.
Minus 3.
Wow, did he actually get it?
Yes, Karthik.
30.
30 is the correct answer.
Yeah, so these guys are quick. Yeah. Is there a trick to it? How did he get it so fast?
If u equals
30.
2, v
3 to the 5 minus 3. Maybe you just know how to calc that really fast. I'm pretty sure these guys know 2 to the 5. That's quite common.
equals 3 to the
And then you can see 4 to the 5 minus 4 is difference of
30
2
is the correct-
squares. So you get 2 to the 5 plus 2 to the 5 minus 2.
Sam with 2, Karthik with 1. Here is question number 4.
Yeah.
Let P be the probability that in 10 flips of a fair coin it never...
Okay. Okay, so I mean, the half to the power of 10 is the same. So it's just 10 choose 2 on the top. Yeah, Q's on the top. So 10 times 9 over 2 factorial, which is 5 times 9, which is 45.
Never lands table.
Well,
Hills up. Let
45,
Q
isn't it?
be the probability. Yes, Karthik.
45?
45 is
Yeah.
correct.
but these kids are super fast.
We're all tied up at 2 apiece as we head to question number 5. If the quantity 25 to the 11th plus 16 to the 5th squared minus the quantity 25...
Just difference of 2 squares it? Equals 10. Is it just difference of 2 squares? So 25 to the 11 plus 16 to the 5. Or is there a faster way? Yeah, I think it's just difference of 2 squares. Because you get, yeah, you eliminate the, so plus 16 to, yeah. And then you get 2 times 25 to the 5 on the other. So it's something like 2 times, yeah, and then you can pull out 5s and 2s. Yeah, then you can pull out 5s and 2s. 2 times 16 to the 5. Yeah, so that's just 2 times 5 squared, which is 22, plus 2 times 2 to the 4, which is 2 to the 20, and then you get 2 2's from here. Yeah. So it's something like 2 to the 22. So it should be, yeah, and that gives you 10 to the power. Yeah. So this works out nicely. Yeah. So instead of actually calcing this and saying what the left-hand side is equal to, there are nice ways of doing this. So you could solve it in, I don't know how long it'll take them to actually solve this. It might take them a bit longer. I don't know. It took me a while to see difference of 2 squares. But yeah, instead of just calcing the left-hand side, I think.
Squared equals 10. Yes, Sam.
Jeez, did he get
22.
22 is
yeah.
correct.
These guys are
Congratulations,
quick.
Sam moves on. Our next 2 competitors are Rich Wang and Alan Kapler. Come on. Hello, welcome. Rich, did I say your name correctly?
Yeah.
Yes. Tell us where you go to school and what grade you're in. It says here that
What?
when
Interested in like the way that like robot started around 5th grade maybe.
not does. Let's give your buzzer a try. Excellent. Yes. Well, tell us where you go to school and what grade.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can listen to it if you want in your own time.
In which state?
Then
And I get to this. James is reading a series of astronomy books. The first book in this.
So 21 days at 25 pages is, so 4 days is 100, into 21 is 500, and 25. So 525 from 763 is 238. So 10 days. You should order it on the 10th day. Yeah.
Series had
Oh, the 9th day. Because you'll have like 12 more pages to go. Yeah, you should order on the 9th day. So when it gets on the 10th, you have 12 pages to go on your last book. And then you can continue reading on your current book or something like that.
763 pages, and today, James began reading it at a rate of 25 pages per day. He plans to order the second book, which will arrive exactly 3 weeks. Yes, Alan?
9?
9 days is correct. Alan has one, Rich has yet to get on the board, and here is your question.
So some of this isn't too hard.
For how many integers n is the value of
Is it product of roots, sum of roots? I mean, you could solve this quadratic twice to obtain the 4 solutions or whatever. In this case, it's only 2 solutions because you're missing the other 2 odd terms. But I'm pretty sure these guys will get in a second because there's got to be a trick to it. And looking at the numbers, I think is it product of roots, sum of roots? I don't remember for quartics though. Is it like AD is equal to, sorry. So A is equal to 1 in this case. So D on A is equal to the product. And minus 109 is equal to the sum. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? So it's 109. Yeah. So 109 gives you 91. Okay, but you don't take the 2 solutions, so it's 89, right? Because the 2 points on 0 don't count. And you want how many integer values are negative, I think. But I don't know if this is sum of roots, because I thought like the n cubed term. I don't remember. But it looks like it should be. Because I mean, this is nicely 100 plus 9, which is 900 when you multiply it.
n to the 4th minus 109
So it feels like it should be that answer.
n squared plus 900 negative. Yes, Rich?
89.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Oh yeah, so I got it wrong.
Yes, Alan?
890, no, 790.
Time has expired. The correct answer is 12.
Okay. I guess it wasn't sum of roots or
It's
product.
okay. That question was on the Starfleet Academy entrance exam, and I got...
Oh, you treat it like a quadratic first. Okay. And then you go one deeper. Okay. Yeah. So this is n squared is equal to 100. And 2 squared and 1 squared is equal to 9. So you get 3 and 10. Is it? No. Right? Plus minus? Plus minus? I don't know. But that doesn't give you 12. It gives you 11. Or it gives you 7. Which is 5. I don't know. Who knows?
109n squared plus 900 negative. Yes, Rich?
89.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Yes, Alan?
890. No, 790.
Time has expired. The correct answer is 12.
I don't know. It's 3 and 10, right?
It's okay. That question was on the Starfleet Academy entrance exam, and I got it wrong, too.
Yeah, this guy's got something to do with Star Trek.
That gives Alan inscribed a
talking
length
about it.
triangle as shown.
They should be similar triangles, right? Yeah, because the 2 points sum up to 90, but the 2 inner ones sum up to 90 as well. So you just take the ratios. So if I do long over short, you get x over 3. X over 3 is equal to 5 over x, which gives you x squared is equal to 15. So x should be square root 15? Yeah, simplest radical form. Yeah.
If the vertices of the square divide the hypotenuse into segments of lengths 3x and 5, what is the value of x in units? Express your answer. Yes, Rich?
Root 15.
Root 15 is correct.
So some of these are like super straightforward. But I like, there's ones with have like tricks to it that are really cool to look at.
You have 1 point apiece, and here comes question number 4. A ski store has 18 pairs of skis in its store.
This is some pigeonhole question. So 18 pairs. Oh yeah, so 6 of x, y, z. How many times is it usually choose a complete set of 2? Okay, so you can completely take 1, which is 18 pairs. So 6 pairs. So you can completely take 1, which is 12. And then you take all the left ski of 1 and all the left ski of the other. So 12 plus 12 is 24. And then the last one, the right ski of the last one should always give you a pair. So it's 25, I think.
A room with no distinction between left and right skis. Yes, Rich?
4.
4 is incorrect. There are 6 pairs each of brands X, Y, and Z. Gretchen repeatedly enters the storeroom and retrieves an individual ski without replacement. How many times must Gretchen retrieve an individual ski to guarantee that she has retrieved a complete pair of at least 2 brands of skis? Yes, Alan?
13.
The correct answer is 15 times.
15 times. With no distinction between left and right. Okay. Yeah, so you still completely take all of x, which is 12. Yeah, plus 1 of y, plus 1 of z. And then whatever you take next will be the y, z. Yeah. So 12 plus 3.
The correct answer
Yeah,
is 15
I would-
times. 5.
Simple mistakes.
In the International Space Station Space Garden, Anne plants 2.
Okay. Yeah, this is that fence post thing. You just got to make sure you don't double count the last one. Right. So it should be 600 exactly. Yeah, because the first one starts at 0. Yeah, I mean
Yes,
this
Rich?
is.
603.
That is not correct. Anne
Okay.
plants 201 radish seeds. Yes, Alan?
600. Oh.
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is 50 feet.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, what?
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is 50 feet.
I wanted in feet. American
It's
units.
600.
Let me see.
That is not correct. Anne plants 201.
Yeah, in feet. Okay. So just divide by 12. The first guy kind of baited him though, then, because the first guy answered in. The first guy made the fence post mistake, but he answered in inches, and so the second guy was like, he did the fence post mistake, so you just subtract 3.
Radish seeds. Yes, Alan.
600. Oh.
Or whatever.
Oh
No, I'm sorry. The correct answer is 50 feet.
my gosh.
Yeah.
Sudden victory round.
Divide by 12.
All right, guys. Here comes your first sudden victory question. A bag of candies contains 4 times as many bright.
Okay. So 4/5, 1/5. 2/3 the bright and half the clear. Were clear. So 1/5 times 1/2 is 1/10 over 1/10 over 2/3, 4/5 is 8/15, right? Which is 15 over 80. Yeah, 15 over 80. And you can take off 5. So 3 over 16. Yeah, 3 over 16.
Candies as it does clear candies. Buzz eats 2/3 of the.
I don't know. I wanted to show you guys more interesting problems, but these are... Because I saw some cool ones in 2018. Maybe I'll make some videos just showing you how to do the cool ones.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
3/13. I don't know how you get 13ths. So if you assume 13ths,
10 seconds.
then you think it's 71.
Yes, Rich.
16 over 19.
I'm sorry, the correct answer is 3 over 19.
Over 19. What's that? 4/5. 2/3 of the bright. That is 8 over 15. Okay. And half of a 5th is a 10th. Is 80 divided by 5? Yeah, 16. 19. Four fifths. 4/5 times 2/3 Yeah, I don't get it. I did something wrong. Whatever.
Victory question.
Hmm.
No spoilers. Cersei starts on a circular path.
I'm gonna make a new thing. Alright, Cersei. So it's 25 in total. How do you do this quickly? I mean, you can solve it. You can just do Pythag twice. Is there a fast one? Oh. So it's, that's weird. So it's 12 and a half, 9, you have 3 and a half. Three and a half x, and that distance is 12 and a half. So it's just 12 and a half squared minus 3 and a half squared. The square root of that. But, I mean, you're not going to be able to solve that. That's the trick. So, I mean, you can solve that with these kinds of questions. But to be able to solve this within a minute, or maybe you are supposed to, no, that's a 3-digit square number. I don't think you're supposed to memorize 3-digit squares. Or is that a famous Pythagorean triple? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you want A and Z. So really, it's just the distance A to Z. Still, how do you solve that? I mean, AZD is a right angle triangle. But you don't know DZ. Do you? Oh, they're similar. Okay, yeah, they're similar. So ZY, so ZY over AY is 9 is equal to, what's D? DY is 16 over ZY. Okay. So ZY squared is equal to 160 minus 9, 51. Did I do that right? Did I do that right? ZY over 9 equals dy over zy, which is 16. Oh, minus 16. What am I talking about? Not minus 9. 1, 6, 44, 12, plus 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so these are the ones where they have tricks. It's just similar triangles. I should have seen it. I think. Yeah, they should. I think they'll get this really
point
quick.
A and walks 9 meters along diameter AD to point Y. Standing at point Y, Circe is 16 meters from point D. Next, she turns 90 degrees and walks until she reaches point Z on the circular path as shown. How many total meters does she walk from point A to point Z? Miss Allen.
33.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Rich.
21.
21 is correct.
I don't know when I'll stop. I might do a couple more, see if there's any interesting questions, because I think I'm currently I'm almost at an hour. Maybe I'll make this and then make another one on the second half for 2018 or something.
Please welcome back to the stage Suyash Pandit.
See if there are any interesting questions.
I'm going to answer. Any set? If P is a prime number, K is a positive integer,
Okay, it's got to be the 2s, right? Yeah, to obtain the sum. Actually, my video is kind of on this. I mean, if you could evenly divide it, you'd pick 3. But I think there are way... Yeah, 3 can't come up nearly enough to beat 2. And everything else will be way too small. 3 will come up in what? 3, 6, twice in 9. Once in 12, once in 15, twice in 18, so that's 8. Yeah, 2 will come up way. So you get 2 twice in 4, once in 6, 3 times in 8, once in 10, twice in 12, once in 4, 4 times in 16, once in 18, and twice in 20. So it's 18, right? Yeah, 2 to the power of 18 versus 3 to the power of 8. Yeah, 2 to the power of 18 crushes 3 to the power of 8. So it should be 2 times 36. Right?
and P to the K is a factor of 20 factorial. What is the largest possible value of PK?
I think. Versus...
Jeff.
34.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
34. What did I say? 36. Oh, yeah.
Suyash.
36.
36 is correct.
So I missed one. The first guy just missed the power of 2.
Score in this round, Suyash is 1, Jeff is 0, and here is question number 2. According to a poll taken at Johnson Middle School, exactly 80% of the students at the school have at least one pet.
What is the least average? So just make them all overlap. Right? Yeah. So assume 100. So 15. Overlap the 30. So 25 times 2 plus 15 is 40. And overlap the 30. Right? Did I do that right? 25 times 2 is 50, sorry. Plus 15 is 65. Overlap the 30 is 50. So 1.15. I think.
Exactly 30% of the students have at least 2 pets, and exactly 5% have at least
1.15.
3 pets. If No pets are shared among students. What is the least possible average number of pets per student? Express your answer as a decimal to the nearest hundred.
Not that an interesting question. The one before it was interesting. So actually, yeah, I didn't actually prove this. Oh, shoot.
Suyash,
1.15.
1.15 is correct. Those 0.15 pets are just a mess to clean up after. That gives Suyash 2, Jeff with 0, and here is question sphere. What if the area of the base, a right circular cone is inscribed in a sphere? If the area of the base of the cone is 25% of the surface area of the sphere, what is the ratio of the volume of the cone to the volume of the sphere?
25%. So radius squared pi versus, wait, the volume of the cone to the surface area of the sphere. Wait. What was the, is he going to
Express
display
your
the
answer
question?
as a common fraction.
Sometimes they don't display the question, so you have to, yeah.
What is the area of the base of the cone? Circular cone is inscribed in a sphere. If the area of the base of the cone is 25% of the surface area of the sphere.
Okay. So equals 4 of this. Will that be the cone? Is equal to 4 on 3 pi r squared. So RC squared pi is equal to 1/3 pi r squared. What's the question?
What is the ratio of the volume of the cone to the volume of the sphere?
Okay, so the volume of the cone to the volume of the sphere. So RC squared over RS squared is equal to 1/3. What's the... I actually don't know this. This is kind of embarrassing. Volume of cone. Pi r squared. Oh, sheesh. How do you get H? So I need to know the coefficients in front of these guys. I mean, it's obviously a function of r squared. Oh, this isn't on 3. What am I talking about? 4 pi r squared. It's 4 on 3 pi r cubed. Yes. 4 on 3. Right, that's the volume, right? Yeah, because you differentiate and you get 4 pi r squared. Oops. So they're the same. Oh, okay. So okay. So it's sitting like this. It's in there. So h is equal to r. Oh, okay. So what was it? 1/3 pi r squared h. So 1/3 pi r cubed is equal to 4 on 3. So it's a quarter pi r s cubed. Yeah. Which one? Which one? The sphere is 4 times as large.
Express your answer as a common fraction. Volume of the cone to the volume of...
So it's a quarter. Yeah, I guess you could only do it. I mean, you could find h, but the only way you can do it quickly is if h was equal to r. So if you figure out this r is the same as the other r. Yeah, that was kind of neat, I guess. This was okay. I might end it there. I'll look at one more question, see if I can get it, see if I can beat them.
Yes, Jeff?
1/3.
With pausing.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Suyash?
1/2.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 1/4. You were in the ballpark, but your spacecraft didn't make it to Mars. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
That gives Suyash 2, Jeff with 0, and here's question number 4. The reversal of a 3-digit integer ABC is the integer CBA for digits A, B, and C. How many odd positive 3-digit...
3. Maybe C minus CBA equals. I mean, that's just 200, roughly. So it should be all of them, right? Yeah, all of them. All of them have exactly one. Because one, I guess you start with a larger one first. So 3 goes to 1, 5 goes to 3, 7 goes to 5, and 9 goes to 7. Yeah, and it'll be 198, because when you reverse it, it's a difference of 2. So it should be 4. All 4 of the odds. Yeah, it should be 4.
Integers ABC have the property that ABC minus CBA equals 198. So Yash.
40.
40 is correct.
4D. Yeah, and B. Yeah, okay, sorry. I forgot B. B goes from 0 to 9. Yeah, so times 10. Yeah. 4 times 10, which is equal to 40. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so this was Math Counts. This is, I was watching one of their, I think I saw 2017, and these kids are like insanely fast. I looked up a couple, the kid who won 2017 was like insanely fast. And I looked him up, he's like an IMO contestant, so I mean, I don't think it's that much of a surprise, because I think this is the national finals, so these are literally like the, I think these are like the top, 16 in a bracket tournament? Maybe it's 32. I wasn't really counting. But, yeah, these kids are super quick. So I might make another if people are interested in looking at me get wrecked by high schoolers. But, yeah, I hope that was interesting. I hope some of these questions, it's cool because, like, I don't know, maybe I'll make a video about the questions just by themselves. That the ones that, like, you just need to see the trick to it and it actually becomes really quick. Like that question with the circle, like this one, and that was the center. And you can Pythag this distance and add 9 to it. I think it was this one, 12.5 squared minus 3.5 squared. But if you just realize they're similar triangles, which took me like 5 minutes to realize, then it's just simply this. And it becomes a lot faster. Those kinds of questions I might make videos about, because that's kind of, it shows more of the creative thinking aspect of mathematics, which, I don't know, which I find interesting. But yeah, cool. Hope that was interesting. I don't know.